Taking on a squad from the American, the East Carolina Pirate football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock's side. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Pirates about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Grimes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So NC State's offense will go on the attack first. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollard.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Red pass, it's complete. He's out past the 35. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. They'll try the run. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Buys a little extra time. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him. Guys, let's talk a little bit about NC State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO. It can be tricky to locate the football, but they found the running back quickly. Those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front 7 and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
Makes the catch. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. So the East Carolina Pirates offense will try to get something started with their first possession. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Handoff to the single running back. And And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other. Oh, he's got some space. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move gives him the first down yardage? And the Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Fires to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got his man. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
The Pirates want to move quickly. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. A great catch and run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Fires downfield. He's open on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. The inside handoff. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Bailey. Quick strike complete. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Off-play action on 1st down. Steps away. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense...
Breaks it inside the 10. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And he added the extra point.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Now the play fake. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Looking for a man. It's Hauser. He hurls one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smothers. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. NC State quick to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Bailey. That's caught. It's Grimes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds space on the right. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Handoff from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Direct snap. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And lost ground on first down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. After run, now throw. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wilson will throw. Now improvising. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, NC State!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Breaks the tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Pirates decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
The Pirates racing to the line in a hurry up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a 1st down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. Finds the tight end. There he goes. And they'll bring him down after the long completion, an explosive pass play for this offense.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
The give on the option. Makes a man. Oh, he broke out another move. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gets it out fast. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Scanning the field, it's Hauser. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Surging forward on the sneak. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Absolutely center cut. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. With the catch, it's Rogers. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Looking downfield on first down. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. 2nd down coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot.
Turning it on. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. NC State at the line with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Trying play action. It's complete to the right. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Rogers.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Got his man quickly. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. NC State started this drive with terrible field position, but now a little room to operate. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Wants to go up top. Trying to bull his way in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap it to the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass, it's Hauser. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
NC State, 21, East Carolina, 13.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. At the 45 on his way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Pirates are moving quickly down the field.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and complete the call.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Pirates kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Throws to the wideout. He makes a catch in the end zone. Touchdown, ECU. After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Running back searching for a hole. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The pull and throw off the RPO. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Bailey. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Grab near the marker, it's Grimes. Breaks into the open. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The RPO fired complete to the left. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Touchdown, North Carolina State! They move on top here in the fourth. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Akron is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 2 to Wyoming.
Out of the gun, the running back has it.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been